Hey all you viewers to be named later, how we doing today? I know we got something kind of rare on the channel. We got something else in from Ultimate Survival Tips. And yeah, here comes the really long name. It's basically Ultimate Survival Tips Elite Mini Knife. It's kind of like the MSK1 Mini. Now if you remember a little bit ago, we actually brought one of the MSK1s, the Primitive, to the channel. I think I'm going to leave a card right up there for like my unboxing and first impressions of it. You'll see me pulling this out of the box. Well, I've been carrying this for a little while now, and it is time to take a look at it. Now, granted, it's a little bit different than when I got her in. I did paracord wrap the handle with a double wrap. I should have gutted the outer layer, but I didn't. But I like that thicker feel that I have in hand, and it gives me a pretty good purchase on the blade. Now, I figured when I bought that Primitive, let's just go whole hog and grab everything that I can. Well, actually, I bought a black before I bought a Primitive, and that's where I got this guy. But still, you can only find them one place, and that's on www.ultimatesurvivaltips.com. David, the owner over there, he was actually where I drew a lot of inspiration from when I started doing knife reviews. I kind of watched a lot of his stuff, liked his style, and decided to borrow some of it and change a bunch of it. But the other thing I think is cool, this is a made in the USA blade. For the more expensive parts of his line for the MSK1, David is working with Tops Knives out of Idaho. So I think it's cool that this was made in the USA. Unlike my Primitive, which I believe was made in El Salvador, and I think the black was made there too. But don't quote me, I haven't reviewed the black and I got to dig into it a little more. Okay, so when you get it in, you get a whole bunch of stuff. Like seriously, he gave me 2 links of paracord. Where? Yeah, okay. It came in this, and yes, you even got a cool little 2-inch long fire steel. And yes, if you scan that little, QR code, it's going to take you to videos on YouTube on how to wrap the handle. I'll be honest, I couldn't really get that part down, like the secondary wrap part that he used. Oh, of course it doesn't show it here. But yeah, I thought it was cool. They gave you a user guide and all that neat little stuff. But it's really weird, it really wasn't for the Mini. But, you can go there. Like I said, ultimatesurvivaltips.com. The MSK1's everywhere, and you can look some stuff up. Alright. So like I said, there is a 2-inch ferro rod on the inside here, so if I got to unwrap it, down here is a 90-degree edge that you can spark a ferro rod with. So I thought that was cool, a neat little backup to a backup to a backup. Now let's get into the stats on this guy and have some fun with it, okay? Now it's got an overall length of about 6.2 inches, the blade's about 2.6, and the handle's right around 3.6. It comes in at a really minor weight, which is important if you want to wear it as a neck knife, of 2.5 ounces. You really don't want to be weighed down around your neck, which causes stress, which causes fatigue, which causes all kinds of other problems. It's done in the drop point style with this neat little wedge on the top, which I like, to kind of give you a little bit more getting in there, fine detail, and give you a little bit more strength on that tip. I kind of like that. I like the forward jimping here. It's not really aggressive if you push down hard on it. I mean, you'll still see it, but it doesn't give you hot spots and problems. It has a plain edge to the blade. I believe it's a flat grind. I could not find anything anywhere about it. Now, they say it's black Cerakoted, which is kind of cool. Help with, rust resistance, corrosion prevention, all that other fun stuff. And the blade steel on this guy is 154 cm. You also get a pretty cool black Kydex sheath, which I thought was cool. It had his logo on there. The other thing I thought was neat was they gave you a mounting kit. Well, I chose a different way. They gave you neat little breakaway connectors to make it a neck knife. But you got a little mounting kit, which, depending which version of the MSK1 sheath you went with, and which is funny is, this is the Primitive after I did a whole bunch of modifications to it. Anything you see right here can be purchased from Ultimate Survival Tips. Kind of how I have a bigger ferro rod right there clipped on. If you wanted to, you could clip like your little neck knife right there. Or, you know, I don't know, using the other side if you wanted to, depending how you prefer and what you prefer. And even on the inside with the Kydex sheath, you can even, you know, bolt it down and do everything else. So you will be seeing a video soon on this guy with all the modifications I had to do and why I wanted to do it after trying them out. It's got really, really good retention in the sheath. I haven't had an issue with it even slipping or trying to get out. Alright, now let's do some cut tests. Now, like you guys know from watching my channel, we always do 3. Now, why do I do these 3? Take a look right up there. That's why I do my cut tests. First up, heavy-duty stock paper. Ooh, did you hear that? Pretty sound. Let's see if we can get a curlicue. Oh, it was going so good up top, then I messed it up. Look at what that did right in the beginning. Oh, that's pretty. Now, the reason why I like to do those, guys, is anybody can come along and just take that blade and go whoosh, sharp. But if you go nice, slow, and steady and maintain that same edge angle, and if there's no pits, abrasions, microchips, any of that on your blade, it should do that. Basically, that paper will curl back in on itself when you get it really cool and sharp. All right, let's get it out of the way. I have been anticipating this moment with great satisfaction. The River's Revenge. Will the MSK1 beat the River's Revenge? Oops. Just show everybody, no cuts, no anything, no cheating. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I finally did it. I smacked the camera. Nice. Ugly cut, but it works. Ha ha, Bill. You get a camera smack and it cut. Ha ha! 2 for 1, buddy. Alright, let's do a slice test. Not too bad. Alright, let's bring out our friend, Mr. Ratchet Strap. Can't remember if I did that in the last video. Oh well. Hey, no problems. Alright. Let's look for snowfall like we usually do. Let's look for anything else. Not a whole bunch of stuff there, so okay. Alright. Now, I've had this thing for a very, very long time. I've had this one for about 2 years now. I seriously think I bought it with one of the first stimulus checks in the pandemic. But I did the homework and everything else on February 20th, 2022. It is currently February 21st, 2022, when I'm filming this video. This little guy right here, all by itself, with all the stuff that I've shown you and all the stuff that came in the kit, is going to run you $149, basically $150. Or you can break it down in 4 interest-free payments from ShopPay of $37.25. Do I think it's worth $150? See, I'm stuck because I've always been honest and I've always been transparent. I wonder if you're paying more for that because of tops. I've seen other neck knives out there at a drastically reduced price that are still very, very effective. But I like the design, I like the overall, and I like having a complete set, so that's why I got it. But we are at the most important part of the video for me. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, and anger, and this should be good. I swear this is going to be good. Do you think it's a nice or an F-bomb? Nice or an F-bomb? I really want to know, guys. Seriously. Let me know what you think down below. You know I've never pulled any punches on this channel, and I knew that like the whole MSK series is going to be interesting. Okay. Now, with all this fun stuff being said today, if I made you laugh, made you cry, triggered you in any way, or caused some any emotions, well, please hit the big old thumbs up. Seriously, it's only going to help trigger that algorithm, and I really, really appreciate that thumbs up and the support you're showing the channel. You guys have been immense to me over my whole YouTube career, and I'm very, very grateful to all of you guys. Now, for you first-time viewers of the channel, I want to say thank you for giving me your time today. I understand your time is your most valuable commodity, and I'm very, very grateful that you gave me some of it. Hopefully, I can earn more of it. Now, for you first-time viewers and you long-time guys who have yet to subscribe, well, my question's why? What can I do to earn your subscription? Please leave me a comment right down below. Let me know what I can do. Now, in just a moment or two, I know I'm asking a lot, guys, but it's all free. Seriously, all of it is free. Take a look right down there. Yeah, right down there in that corner. You're going to see a big channel symbol popping up. Go ahead, click on that thing. It's going to bring you right to subscribe. After you have knocked that out the way, please destroy the mini bell icon that is right next to it. Why? That's a really good question. That will let YouTube notify you, my amazing viewer, every single time this channel uploads a brand new video. Now, speaking of those videos that we come to YouTube for, you know, the ones we love out here, 2 will be popping up somewhere over here in a moment or 2. Those are going to be videos that YouTube's going to grab from my current catalog that they think is going to be a great viewing experience for you. But there we go, guys. My quick tabletop look at the Ultimate Survival Tips MSK1 Mini. Oh, the MSK stands for Multi-Scenario Knife, if I remember correctly. And this was his first version, so that's why you have a 1. But thank you so much for watching. I hope all of you are having a great day, a safe day, and I'll see you in my next video.